Ed Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, October 18th, 2019. I've had people ask me some interesting questions. It's like, how does the universe love me? How does the universe love me? How can that be? When you're taught that everything, we're immersed in it forever. We have been. The civilization has been immersed in this illusion forever. And when you're told certain things and you're educated about certain things, and it could be in life experiences and what you perceive to be authentic, that you feel is authentic. And then, it's like when we don't have this intimate closeness with ourselves, when you've been trained to seek everything outside of yourself, it's kind of being lost. I'm sure all of you have been in a situation where you're driving somewhere and you think and then you end up being lost. You don't know where you're at. Most of us get stressed out, worried, a little fear. What am I going to do? Or how am I going to find my way? And that's just before GPSs and all that stuff. And even with GPSs, sometimes we can get lost as well. And every single thing that we have been taught as a civilization is false. So that's kind of a guidance for each of us. We begin to understand that, okay, so if that's the case, what am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to maneuver through this life knowing that everything I've been taught is false? And pretty much there's some sprinkles in there of some truth, okay? So it's not totally false, but the majority of it is false. So they have to sprinkle in some kernels and areas of truth. But picture this. If you never knew who and what you were, and you just went across this life in physical, from just the physical perspective, and not the spiritual, which means the spirit, the God within, the kingdom of God, you begin, you're separated, but you're not. Isn't that funny? You're separated, but you're not separated. And you're really not lost. And this is a good quote. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against love. Against it. Rumi. And I like this one. Love is possible only when there is a deep acceptance of oneself. A deep acceptance of oneself. Love is only possible when there is a deep acceptance of oneself, the other, the world. Okay? Deep acceptance of oneself, the other, the world. Acceptance creates the milieu in which love grows. The soil in which love blooms. Acceptance, Osho. And, it kind of goes differently. The big journey to discover is really, the big journey is discover this blissful state is stop seeking love, acceptance, and approval from the outer world, and start relaxing, softening, and letting it bubble up from the infinite source within. When you stop focusing on your thoughts, love naturally becomes your guide, and you end the cycle of manifesting the perpetual state of drama that thinking habit was creating for you. And once you are aware that your thoughts are constantly repeating themselves like a broken record, as I have said many times, without buying into their drama, you can take an ever deeper look inside into the source of thought itself. The very moment and instant you discover where is the source of thought coming from, the mind completely stops and you become truly free. Just take a moment to realize just how intangible and how fleeting your thoughts actually are. 1 second, one is there. Another moment, a completely new one has arrived. They come and they go as quickly as you can blink. Watch how fast they come and go. And soon, you will then start to see how little power these thoughts have over you. That's so important. And spend more time tuning into the vast loving presence of your being. You'll become so sensitive to your own presence that you can feel the source of love from the universe pouring through you everywhere you go. In the city, the forest, the kitchen, the bedroom, bathroom, and you will know without a doubt that the loving universal energy is always within you right here, right now. And this is for those who are interested. The journey within. In knowing who they truly are, examining everything within. And if anybody looks long enough, they will find that deep inside, at the very core of their being, is a virtual spiritual energy that is continuously and joyfully supporting your life. It is pulsating with love, laughter, and bliss. It gives you every creative feeling and experience you have of life. It's constantly bringing a pure conscious awareness into your mind, and it allows your breath, to flow in and out on its own accord. It allows your breath to flow in and out on its own accord. And this amazing energy is the real source of you. You can call it divine energy. You can call it life force. You can call it whatever you wish, prana, chi, or simply the loving being that you are. The source of love is pure, real, and it never ever stops flowing. And the only reason you don't notice it or feel it is because you were paying too much attention to your mind. You were caught in the ideas happening between your ears. The neural web of the mind's matrix wrapped up in thinking, pondering, planning, and scheming about your life. The moment you unlock yourself from the head and drop into the heart, you free yourself from the internal busyness and discover a deep, peaceful stillness that brings everything into perfect perspective. So different than like rain pouring down from the sky. The universe is showering tons of love upon you in each moment, without fail, without slowing. Yet you can only start feeling it when you're truly vulnerable, open and willing to feel anything. The good, the bad, and the crazy feelings that you're sitting on. Then that little voice, the one I talk about inside you, that always doubts, resists, and tries to control your life on every level, will take a mini vacation. You will begin to automatically feel the love. And it depends on each and every one of our ability to open up our hearts, to be vulnerable and consciously drop our resistance to love, to hold the intention of solid, and you can instantly start receiving this divine love right now. Now, if you try too hard to accept, approve, and give loving appreciation to yourself, hold the intention solid. Always hold it solid. Start receiving the divine love right now. It's bubbling up naturally from within you. It comes effortlessly through you. And when you simply let go of trying to attain it through some person, place, or thing, by letting go of the ego's perpetual desiring search for more, better, or faster, just for a few moments, you start surrendering to the ease and the joy of trusting this love that is here now. This truth instantly shifts your vibration, and you become even more receptive and grounded in this divine love from the universe. It's just as the sun selflessly shines its light on every life form here on earth. The vibration, the same, goes for this spiritual love. It's always shining onto you, everyone around you, and is infinitely, eternally, forever and ever available. The hard, struggling approach to life, which most of the civilization follows, is not the reason why you came to Earth. It is not the reason why we all came here. It is a learned pattern of thinking you inherited from someone in your past who was challenged by life and were energetically close to you. And usually the main roots are from your parents, yet all the people you were emotionally intimate with in your life taught you how to doubt, taught you how to resist, and to be afraid of certain things. You were taught these. Go ahead and take this moment to thank them. Without their fear-based thinking patterns, you wouldn't experience so much growth happening. The plants who are without fertilizer rarely produce the best fruit. It all depends on what's inside the soil. To transcend this limiting mindset inside you, simply relax. Be very still for 20 minutes. Feel the joy of pure being. It always goes back to being. What do you think of Buddha, Siddhartha did? Jesus, and all of those all of those who knew this. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase, the more subtle. But if you stop moving and quietly wait for it to land on you. Nathaniel Hawthorne. So, if it's hard for you to believe that the universe truly loves you, look at everything you've manifested around you. For years, the universe is providing you with everything you can need to remain alive. It's giving you all the food, shelter, air, water, and keeps your heart pumping 24 hours a day. Because you're part of the universe and the God within you. And when you recognize and feel that the universe is always sharing all these amazing goodies with you, it becomes much harder to live a life filled with fear. You can trust that life is flowing to you. You can trust that. through you, for you, and is happy to give you this love yourself. So you can let go. Relax inside. Simply practice receiving. Practice knowing. Practice knowing that the universe enjoys keeping you safe, alive, and warm, and super cozy. Everywhere you are, allow yourself to relax. Imagine this great warmth bubbling up from deep within you. This gives the conscious, intelligent universe permission to assist you even more. In whatever way you need it, you simply have to be open to receive it and truly let in the love. When each of us let go of trying to improve ourselves, fix ourselves, and simply realize just how sweet, innocent, and lovable we all truly are, then the universe of that which we are has no choice yet to send you loving people, experiences, and messages to you. This is the time when your life becomes a constant meandering river of bliss. You become a love magnet for the best, most loving experiences. And when you are accepting yourself with loving appreciation all day long, you can manifest anything you want with effortless ease. Self-acceptance is the greatest thing you can do to grow very quickly in consciousness and abundance. Self-acceptance. It will transform you in more ways than you could possibly imagine. And that's a lot. There is so much love that is available to you right now. How many of us can just slow down, relax about our life, be open to it as well? This is the only way we can receive it fully, with slowing down into a state of constant self-acceptance. You will make it through the spiritual birth canal and truly enjoy this long, amazing life. So, in this meditation, relax. We relax ourselves, slow down. External authorities tugging and pulling, the ego mind pulling and pulling. The incessant, gotta do this, gotta do that, hurry up with this, hurry up with that, do this, do that. Slow down, relax. Just allow things to just flow. Go with the flow. The thing that helps us the most is the pictures that we have in our heart mind. The pictures that we create, the puzzle pieces that snap into place to create the picture. The picture of a placid lake, actually a river. Let's call it a river. And you're in this analogy I use a lot, the boat. And the boat has no oars. But you have all the confidence you could possibly imagine. You have the whole universe at your disposal. And that's the truth. That's not some whimsical thought. That's a fact. Each and every one of us. So when you get into that boat, you're the universe. You're connected intimately to all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. I don't just say that to say that. That is a profound truth for every one of us. So you think you're getting in that boat alone? No, you're not. You're getting in that boat with everyone, with all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And you're going down that river in that current with everything at your disposal. And the only way that that flow will take you wherever it goes without you even hesitating or becoming irritated or fearful or worried, where you just relax. You lean back, you got a little cushion in there, and you just let it go. You don't fight anything. The incessant mind chatter disappears, and you're just on the journey. That's the joy of it. And when you step out of your own way, and you do slow down and relax, and we're talking every day, watch what happens. Watch what takes place. It's absolutely phenomenal. And it's so true. Our task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within ourselves that we have built against it. And believe you me, we have all built barriers against love. That's why it is so difficult for so many of us to genuinely love ourselves and everything else outside. All that there is. That's why people have such a difficult time. So today, if you've never done this on a consistent basis, let's begin today to relax. And now what I've shared, you know what that means. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And let's start the journey in this meditation. Let's increase it. Let's expand it from within. The first thing you're going to want to do is relax the body. How do you relax? So many of us have such a difficult time truly relaxing, and this encompasses a few things. When you relax the body, and we'll take you through it, you relax the body. You drop the shoulders, you're conscious of the shoulders, you're conscious of your stress and tension. You embrace it, you don't fight it, you don't get angry, you don't add to it, and you just let it fall away. You get into boat. And as you do this, you'll feel yourself become lighter. And to assist you with that lightness, you move into the now. The now is all we have. All of us only have the now. Just like the millions of you listening to this meditation and being involved with it, all we have is the now. We always have each other because we're all part of each other. We will never not have each other. We are all one. That means we are all with each other. We're connected intimately in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. The universe of which you're part of. Source creation of which you're part of. The kingdom of God of which you're part of. The now is the past, the present, and the future. It's all in the now. You don't go in the past to create your future. You don't go in the future. Period. You're content. You're relaxed in the now. And as you also do this, we then breathe. We begin to breathe. We begin to take in, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. This should be effortlessly and comfortably without stressing or straining. It should be with ease as you breathe in and you breathe out. Breathing is so important for all that we are while we're in these bodies. Most of us shallow breathe, which is 18% intake of oxygen. Some of us stop breathing. It's because we have become so distant from our breathing that we really don't. Why do you think we stop breathing? It's because we're so distant from it. We've taken it for granted so much, and we've literally blocked ourselves with all the external stressing, fearing, worrying. that it almost becomes non-existent. So we focus on the breathing. We inhale through the nose, we breath in, and we hold at 1001, 1002, 1003, and we exhale through the mouth. And you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as we breath in through the nose, and we hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and we breath out through the mouth. For those of you who wonder, why do you hold your breath? What's the reason for that? The reason is that those who are new to this meditation is now the circle of light. It focuses us on the now. Only the now. It can't be in the past or the future. It's only in the now. So as we breath in, it is divine positive energy. It is who we are. It is the kingdom of God. It is the love that we are. And it communicates through the God, through the heart mind. Relax. Each and every one of us, imagine this. Because of what we've been taught, because of the influences that we have had growing up in these, being in these bodies and having these bodies grow, we've programmed the subconscious mind and filled it with a bunch of crap, garbage. And we have taken tracks on external direction based upon the influences of others upon us. And that's not really who we are. We are pure love. Doesn't it make sense that it's about time that we start loving ourselves deeply by relaxing and quit chasing? We're chasing thoughts that are nothing. It's like a hamster on a wheel in a cage. We keep chasing these thoughts. But we end up not moving at all forward. We think we are, but the thoughts keep us misguided. And it is letting go. It is letting go of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond, so that we can fold into ourselves and embrace ourselves and never stop embracing ourselves. And love the love that we are. Love the love that we all are. And by doing this, you are firmly planted in the heart mind. And guess what? The ego mind fades. And then you're able, as you are, you're programming the subconscious mind with nothing but bliss and joy and peace. This is very powerful. By relaxing and letting go of all of the busyness. Now, it just entangles us. So many of us feel alone. So many of us feel forlorn. And what are we going to, how am I going to, and it's constant in so many directions. But it's because we haven't surrendered. We haven't relaxed into who we are. See, it's like free falling, which means that you're falling and you just don't know where you're going to land, but you know through your confidence in the love that you are that you'll land very softly. It's that knowing. Totally shift your whole presence. All all the years that we've spent incessantly seeking love, attention, all of it, adoration, all of that time, when our true peace is inside of us. People say, how do you do that? You just relax, you let go. You just sit and be. You don't have to do anything else. You just sit, breathe, and be. And since we've been so far taken out from that, about forever, you can see how disjointed the civilization has become, fragmented. The reason is, it's simple in some contexts. We turn within, we love ourselves, we embrace the love that we are, and we go with it. We flow. Like the flock of birds that fly together as one, but there are many making up the one. We just go with the flow. We relax. We're not in a hurry. We're not stressed. Everything will fall into place, and it will. As you breathe out, you're breathing out the stress, tension, anxiety that the actual ego mind has literally flooded you with. You know you have thoughts, but you don't need to entertain them, and you know that because they're so fleeting. They come and go so quickly. You just brush them off. You relax. You know, it's like someone asks you, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling wonderful with myself. You know, imagine that. I'm feeling wonderful with myself. As a matter of fact, I feel wonderful with myself every single second that I exist in this body. And as you practice this from your heart mind, you watch the transformation. It's just absolutely spectacular. It's magna glorious. It's phenomenal. And then you'll do more and more. Then you'll just sit and be wherever you choose. No matter what's going on in your life around you, you just check out. Love yourself. And you'll transform. I'll guarantee it. You'll transform. And then you'll truly start experiencing everything that you've been seeking your whole life. Now remember, we are the heart mind. That's where we reside. The heart mind, not the ego mind. It's practicing this, the heart mind. What is the heart mind? Emotion, love. The mind is not capable of love. It isn't structured that way. It is incessantly shooting thoughts out randomly in every direction. It wants you to embrace those thoughts and use them into a reality. Would you rather be the hare or the tortoise in this life? It's your choice. I'm sure all of you have heard the story of the hare and the tortoise. I choose the tortoise. And we are also in the heart mind, and we are also merged with the kingdom of God. That's what we are. What do you think the kingdom of God is? Love. What do you think we all are? Love. Isn't it funny how we literally run from the love we are? And we keep thinking that, well, if I'm with this human, I'll find love. when you're the very thing that you're looking for. And until you can identify that and embrace it, you're going to have some rough waters in the relationships because you don't even have one for yourself. So in the God, in the kingdom of God, in the heart-mind, the heart of God, arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. We embrace this planet Earth at its equator. It's magnificent. It is deep eternal love as well. And when we do this, the light within us shines forth. The high vibrational frequency love produces this light. You see little flames off of it. And we saturate this planet, we encase it in the perfect sphere. Our cells are encased in a perfect sphere. You know, we are protected 24/7. We always have been. But we get beyond ourselves. We start searching outside, seeking outside external authorities. And we just don't even acknowledge that. We believe nothing that doesn't exist. We're always vulnerable. The reason we're vulnerable is because we are love. And we love everything. You see what I mean? No walls. No iron girders around the heart. No protecting and worried constantly that one will be hurt. Say, you must surrender to yourself, to the love that you are. And this is what we do right now in this meditation. We have the golden, white, pink light of Prime Source, Creator God, Mother, Father God, the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, and source creation of all that there is. Ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond. Purple transmuting flame, violet ray, white fire, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple, violet, blue flaming light of Archangel Michael. All expanding, glittering and reflecting, saturating and flooding all that there is on this planet, in it, above it, and below it. All with love, high frequency, joy, peace, prosperity, abundance, all of it. Nothing in the low frequency can penetrate your field. Nothing. Nothing that's manipulative, degrading, destructive cannot come in. Its vibrational frequency cannot sustain itself when we are in a high frequency. Cannot. Never has, never will, ever. We are the heaven on the earth. The earth is the body, the heaven is the spirit, the God. As we walk, we create paradise on this planet. And once we embrace that fully, and we know the love that we are, and we love the love that we are, it will be instantaneous. This is a fact. So we begin to float up above the planet. And you know what? Our heart mind, because we just feel the love and we are the love, we float up above to the head, top of the head. We're there, the heart mind. We've literally ascended above the body. We are the master and commander of our lightship. It's the halo, the floating above the head, the crown chakra. And as we do this, we immediately say we're going to call on as many, everyone, throughout all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. So we reach out to all of the light energy beings that are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. Only those of these beings who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, peace, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, and humbleness. They come in the Guga plexus, filling this universe and several others. Picture that. And arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs, because we are all one. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We must be in deep gratitude always, always, reminding ourselves every single chance we get that we are in the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. It will transform our lives. We call upon the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of this civilization, who, by the way, has been helping our civilization for generations, for eternity, in peace, in joy, in kindness, in non-judgment, in benevolence and tranquility, deep eternal love, always. And only those of them who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, humbleness, kindness, and they come in the trillions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this circle of light, and this now, and this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love, and our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon the Ascended Masters. All of the Ascended Masters. These are those who have ascended out of body and who have literally left this matrix. They have returned in their God form to assist us and risk getting entangled in the matrix again. They love us and we love them. And they have been helping us a very long time, effortlessly. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can literally join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. If they have low vibrational frequencies, they cannot sustain themselves in our high frequency of love. They no longer exist in those low frequencies. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence and tranquility, generosity and humbleness, joy, happiness, bliss. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs, because we are all one. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one, and we all are love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth. All of these civilizations, only those who are of the highest, of deepest eternal love, from the highest of deepest eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, humbleness, peace, bliss, joy. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We are ascended masters. We are identifying and recognizing the love that we are. We are in total relaxation. This is why there are so many names that cannot be named of the ascended masters. The ones that we name on every meditation is a fraction. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Lakshmi, Buddha, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, Amora, Abundantia. There are literally endless ascended masters throughout existence. And they are all with us, of the highest frequency of frequencies and the deepest eternal love. And they are all in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light with us. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders, all of these civilizations, only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion. They are in non-judgment. They are in tranquility, benevolence, peace, joy, generosity, humbleness, kindness. And they have been assisting this civilization in its evolution, in its enlightenment, in its ascension, in its freeing itself from its own self-imposed bondage and its own self-imposed slavery. And they come arm in arm, hand in hand, into billions. They join us in this meditation, in this now, in the circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. call upon our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes we've inhabited. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, not judgment. They're in peace, generosity, humbleness, joy, benevolence, tranquility, kindness. And they come in the billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we're all one. We're all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet. In this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, and in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, generosity, humbleness, tranquility, benevolence, peace, joy, bliss. And just to name a few, fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarfs, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the whales, the dolphins, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they come in massive numbers, in the trillions of shapes, forms, colors, sizes, configurations of which we've never seen before. And they join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, as we are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy continues to expand all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. That is us. That is all of us as we expand. As the love that we are, the essence of source creation, who created us. We are the love. All of us are one. We move together. We are always together. No matter how the outside world has tried to convince us that we are separate. We never have been, we never will be, ever, and beyond. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. The deep, eternal love, it can be literally heard, seen, and felt through all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. These meditations are in perpetual motion, always. And we have over 600 of them in full perpetual motion. Feel the flood and the saturation of this deep, eternal love through your body, through your God, the essence that you truly are. This flood saturation. Feel it wash over you, penetrate. feel as your whole body just totally relaxes. You fall back. You lean into the love that you are. You feel its arms embrace you and hold you. You feel this deep warmth from within your heart mind. It is a deep, deep, deep warmth. It is a nurturing, a knowing. It is an absolute bliss for each and every one of us. Literally saturating us nonstop. You feel the wave of warmth throughout your body, inside and out. We relax. We surrender. We surrender to the gods that we are. We are part of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. We look upon this planet. We see all the life. We see all of our brothers and sisters. We see all of the parts of us. All of the parts of Source creation. And we flood them too with deep, eternal love of that which they are. They're saturated from head to toe, inside and out. They are pure love. And we ask that they awaken. Our gods with their gods with ours. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. And we are creating the paradise. I join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. are knowing that the love that we are, relaxing into that love, and being that love, all ways, shapes, and forms, is imperative for us to transition. There will be many things thrown at us. The more that we are what we are, the more insignificant it will become outside of ourselves. This meditation was a little longer than normal because of the fact that it is imperative that we begin to comprehend and embrace the love that we are, that we relax into ourselves. Try it this day as we go into the evening and night and the next morning, so that we can be. Take 20 minutes and just be. Feel your breathing. Don't need to do anything else, just be. Still the mind, relax. Feel the love that you are. It's an amazing journey. And we're on it, all together. We will be back here Saturday, October 19th, 3 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we will, I'm going to be, shortly I will be on the Zora call to make a couple of request statements for everyone, give people some heads up. And so if you want to be there, you can be there. And I'm planning on having Sunday at 9 p.m. a Time for Change health call. Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern on this line. Suggest, if you care about the bodies that you're in, to be there and have something to write with. Be the love that